You must give what you want to receive. We know this. We hear it. If you want more love, give more love. If you want more money, you have to give more money. And if you want your business to bring more money to you, you have to put more money into your business. The biggest folly I see is that as someone who is a spiritual entrepreneur, because that's what you are at that point, wants to create the money, but hasn't invested in themselves in their business with a mentor. And if you haven't invested in yourself, how can you expect to receive the money back? I had a challenge the other day. If you're ever interested in joining one of my challenges, spiritualbizchallenge.com, place to go. But I host a challenge every month. And in this past month's challenge, we were having the conversation about charging. And someone in the group wanted to charge $7,000 for their program. I'm like, that's fantastic. Have you ever invested more than $7,000 in a program before? And she said, no. Says, well, you're a little bit out of integrity, because if you haven't invested in yourself in some other program, whatever that program might be, but if you haven't invested that in yourself, then I don't know how you can expect to stand in integrity and ask someone to invest that amount of money in you. Kind of doesn't work. It feels funny. Like when I say it that way, doesn't it feel weird? Like, oh yes, that doesn't feel right at all. So if you want to be in integrity, you have to be able to have invested in yourself and say, yeah, I've spent that money. I've spent hundreds of thousands, probably nearing $500,000 at least in mentorship. So I can have a higher price point. I can have programs that are $15,000, $50,000, $150,000 because I've invested that much in myself. So I can do that in full integrity because I know what it means to invest in myself and invest in my business that way. But if you haven't invested in your business at all, and you want to start charging a higher price point, you're going to be out of integrity with the law of reciprocity.